Hello and welcome back to Broken Sword. In the last episode, holy shit, that was awesome. We got a lot done. We got a bunch of things done. We saw a bunch of stuff. In this episode, we're going to be telling Nicole everything. Everything.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
I was a bogus doctor, by the way.
What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
This is a very nice picture right here. I like it.
Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Right.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the four horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Well, we wouldn't know who they are unless we ended up going by... Yeah, they could look like anything.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Let's show her this.
Maybe not.
Yeah. There was like a little voice in the back of my head that said I wanted to strap this on her, then pump her. But, that sounds... No, that actually sounds very good. Alright, talk to you later.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one? Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
The
I'll
giant?
let you work it out.
Well, she was pretty much giving us clues of where we should be going next. So we could go to the museum, or we could go back to the police department. Let's go back to the police department. And he's not there, so let's get the hell out. Let's go to the museum. Someone new.
He was a thin-faced, pallid guy with a questionable taste in outlandish clothes. My mother used to dress like that.
My mother just dressed in clothes.
I beg your pardon. Are you André Lobineau?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No, thank you.
I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay. Shoot.
You know what? That's the right way how you approach someone. I was like, I'd like your opinion. Okay, first.
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No.
Okay, good. Because if you like, you're in danger if you know this guy.
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure. It was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
Oh?
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands.
Why did you say public toilet?
A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit.
Wow.
Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochmarn? That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived.
Actually, well, yeah, he did, didn't he? Okay,
Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
Let's see. Let's talk more
Where
about
was the
this.
site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Let's beat around the bush a little bit.
Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It
Ah.
was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes,
Templars
they gave
was...
a new word to our language, Assassini, the assassins.
Ah. Okay, that is... It's like assassin is deriven from this... Okay, that's nice. That's very fascinating.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A
Oh?
young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams.
Oh.
He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story.
Right.
There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
What's that?
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
Hashashin. Hashashin. I'm really enjoying this.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Of course. Let's see. Now, let's go on topic. Wait a second.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Alamut is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Oh.
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid. The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
Oh. Oh yeah, he's a historian, so he wouldn't really be focused about what was now. It's what was then. So that makes sense. Okay, let's talk about this.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
My God, you're an
Because
idiot.
I'll never see it again.
Don't
Exactly.
you trust me?
It's
No.
not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point.
Exactly.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Would you like to
Just
come
tell
over?
me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
I'd love you to go see it.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
You should...
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, you should probably...
Maybe I should check with her first.
Exactly.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman. This friend who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361
Oh,
Rue Jarry.
God, we're
I
idiots.
know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
I need to get some leather pants on.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez. How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters.
Ah.
The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Yeah.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
Dude, yeah. I could listen to this guy talk about stuff all day. And he has marijuana.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience.
Oh.
So their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
That's pretty awesome.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
Oh. Okay. So,
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
maybe Andre 3000 or something. Okay, so let's go back and talk to, oh geez, my mouse was all screwy there for a moment. Let's go, oh wait, why am I going back to the police? I didn't want to go to the police. Let's go to Rougerie. Back in Nico's apartment.
Hello, George.
Hey, Nico.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced...
Oh, wait, we already talked about that. Okay, I talked to Andre 3000 or 2000. The guy from who was the band who did Hey Ya?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, he's fast.
I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again.
Again?
He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the Knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
Wait, that's it?
Let's take another...
Oh, God.
Look at the...
There's a guy with a... Between them... There's a...
Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't click on that.
There... But the... And the night through...
This is a huge oversight on their part.
Did I show you this map?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, okay, fine.
I'd better get...
Let's GTFO. Okay, let's go to Montfaucon. The hell's this? Why are we here? I forgot.
I once read a list of low-stress jobs. It didn't include police work. Obviously, this guy hadn't read the same list. Excuse me, officer.
Oh, he's an old guy. Just leave him be.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit
Yeah.
here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
But I'm not a policeman.
He's old.
What to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
He's fine. Just let him be, man. You know, like this guy. How old is he? He's like probably in his like late 60s. No, early 60s. Mid 60s? In his 60s. Just let him be. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
Okay, good.
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say?
Oh, what do you want me to
I
say?
did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Oh, I love you.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, no, it was school.
I read it on that board over there.
Oh, oh. Okay,
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur.
Okay, you be awesome. That was a good burn. Hey, what's this? Aw, damn it. Looking at the time. Hold on.
In the middle of the square was a manhole. I wondered if there might be something relevant beneath street level.
Okay, well, in the next episode, we'll go explore the stuff, the streets. See you then. Bye!